What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all my new subscribers. I want to take a second and I want to thank each and every one of you guys out there that take the time out of your day to watch and support my channel. It means the world to me. It really does. Thank you so much. Everybody, in this video today, I'm going to be bringing you guys along with me as I do a quick one-step polish. I would call it more of an enhancement. I'm not doing a correction on this thing at all. I'm not chasing after perfection. I'm basically looking to just restore some shine and gloss, remove a little defects at the same time. This is actually this Mini Cooper is a customer of mine, and he saw what I did to the last Mini on Operation Mini, and he said, "Hey, could you do mine?" I said, "I absolutely can." And I'm fortunate enough that he brought it to me and he said, "Take it home for the weekend. I have another car, don't worry about it." He wanted a full detail, pretty much. I did inside out on this thing. I got it washed up. I got it decontaminated. I used my iron remover, but there really wasn't any iron in the paint at all. He actually keeps it pretty clean. So I did use my iron remover in the back. I didn't see anything. And so that told me there was really no iron in it. And then I moved on to my mechanical decon with my clay towel. Went ahead and clayed it. So I got it all stripped down. There was some protection on it. I think he was just using the Carnauba paste wax, judging by all the white wax all over the plastic of this thing that I had to go remove. A lot of plastic, and there's still a lot of wax stuck in cracks that I'm not even going to chase to try to get out. But you know, Mini Coopers, they got the plastic all the way around, as you guys can see. There was a dried up wax all the way around this thing. Shout out to Clifford at Big Red's Detailing. I'm gonna put a link to his YouTube channel in the bottom of the description. He was the one that told me, take your magic eraser with a little bit of all-purpose cleaner. That'll clean them plastics right up, and you guys, it works flawlessly. So shout out Clifford, I appreciate you, man. You guys go down there and click that link, subscribe to his channel, show him some love. He just started out with his channel. But yeah, so this Mini Cooper, it's a 2013 Mini Cooper. It is a convertible. I went ahead and did the inside, got it all dialed in, got the outside washed, decon prepped, used my Poor Boys World strip down, stripped whatever Carnauba wax he had on this thing, and it is ready for a polish. And I wanted to bring you guys along with me, because there's a key kind of important little factor that I want to share with you guys. And I'm not a professional by any means. If you guys are just tuning in, I am not a professional detailer. I'm an enthusiast. I'm a weekend warrior. I work at my shop, you know, full time as a mechanic. I do this on the side, you know, as a form of therapy, help people out, shoot some videos for you guys, and help get some knowledge out there that I can. I don't know everything, guys. I'm not a professional. I don't do this every day. So, but there's something that I noticed on this that I want to share with those guys out there first starting, something to just look at. So one step enhancement. I'm not looking really to go after defects on this thing. I just want to bring out some shine and gloss before I put some protection on it. So with that being said, I'm gonna get the cart set up, go over a few things that I'm using, and we'll get into this thing. All right, everybody. So I went ahead and got my detailing cart set up. Let's go over a few things that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my Max Shine M15 Pro Series 2. I'm going to be using the Rupes or Rupes, however you want to call it. My yellow pad. You guys know I love these pads. And I'm going to be using my Sonax Perfect Finish. This is a fairly light approach to a polish, and that's what I'm going after. I don't need anything heavy. I'm not going to bump up my pad. I'm not going to bump up my compound. And those of you guys that follow on the channel, you guys saw my Operation Mini. I had a stack of pads. I was going through all these different pads. You guys, if you know what you're going after and you know that that's what you're going to have to do, that's totally fine. But on this thing, I'm just solely going after giving it a light polish, exfoliating the paint, restoring some shine and gloss to it, maybe removing 30 to 40% of defects, somewhere in that nature. My goal is not defect removal. My goal is not perfection. So I chose a combination that I have used before that I know isn't going to cut too deep. It's very light. It will give me some minor defect removal. It'll finish out nice, bring some nice shiny gloss, and that's all I'm after. So, I've got my G8, my Grills Garage G8 with my 3-inch pads that I'm going to be using as well. And that's pretty much it. It's very simple, very basic. I should get around the car fairly quickly because I'm not really focused on perfection, guys. So I told him he just wanted a full detail, you know. So I'm doing this extra step for him because he's known me for 20 years and he's just a great guy. So I wanted to over deliver a little bit. You guys know I like to over deliver. So before I put the protection on it, I'm gonna give him a nice polish and restore some shiny gloss, get it looking nice for him. So that's pretty much it. I got my P and S, I gotta say that slowly, surface coating prep here on handy. For those of you guys that don't know, the paint surface coating prep is an important step after you do a polish, after you remove your polish, and before you put your protection on. You want to use some sort of paint prep, whether it be in your own IPA mix or a specific paint prep. That's going to help remove all those polishing oils and give the surface a bare, clean slate for your protection to bond to. If you don't do that step, then the protection, it's going to hinder the ability for the protection to bond to the car and really bond tightly and protect, so for as long as they clamp. So that's an important step just for those that don't know, you know, why I always have a paint prep with me. So that's pretty much it. Fairly simple. Let's jump on this Mini and let's check it out. All right, everybody. So we've got the 2013 Mini Cooper here, washed, strip washed, deconned, and ready for a polish. Now, standing back here under the lights, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. Now, the thing I wanted to point out to you guys was, you know, see, I was going to do a voiceover on this, but it's something I'd rather explain to you real time here right now. So, if you guys want to take a look at the overhead lights. Now, hopefully the camera's picking it up, but you can see how blurry the lights are. The clear is like very blurry. Now, if you compare that to something like the backlights back here, although there are defects, you can see how crisp the light is. Now, I personally know this car, and I know that this hood has been painted, and you can see how foggy and blurry the lights are, and you can see it's got a lot of scratches. Kind of don't even need my paint light. You can see all these scratches here, and I can honestly, if you look right here, guys, the camera's not picking it up, kind of picking it up. You can see the orbital sand marks underneath the clear. So this is telling me already I'm treading lightly on this hood because it was painted. I don't know how thick it is. I don't have a gauge. That's also going to be something that you want to consider. If the whole car reflection is showing you clear, nice and clear lights, and you can see that reflection is clear, and then you get to a spot and it's blurry, chances are that spot was repainted, and you have to just consider that. The clear used on the spot that was repainted could be different from the paint that's on the door that was never repainted. So what works really good up here may not work good over here on the door, and those are the variables you got to consider. The last Mini I did, the clear was on the harder side. So if I was to jump into this on the hood, assuming it's just like the other Mini with my microfiber cutting pad and how thin this looks, I could get myself into trouble. So keep that in mind, guys. Just be aware of that. That's what I wanted to point out to you. The defects in this thing are not terrible. Certain spots are, like over here where all these scratches are. If we check out the rest of the car, it's got some swirls and some Little bit of hazing from the body shop. Nothing absolutely terrible though. This back trunk lid, as you guys can see, it's hard to pick up on this forest green though. This is a beautiful green though. It's got some staining back here. Switch my light. Definitely has some swirls in it. Sorry you guys hearing my light click click. So we're basically just gonna refine the finish a little bit, restore some shine and gloss before we get this thing protected. All right, everybody, I got my Sonax Perfect Finish here. I'm gonna put 4 lines on the pad since it is a dry, fresh pad. This is just gonna ensure that the pad gets primed up with enough product. And here, guys, I'm not worried about correction speed. I'm not worried about, you know, that 1 inch per second, trying to remove all the defects I can get. I'm going to be hanging around at around speed 4 on my Max Shine M15 Pro here. And we're going to make some passes. I'm not looking for perfection. My arm speed is going to be relatively fast, moderate pressure, and we're going to see what this can get me. So as I bring you guys in closer here, you'll see it did an awesome job. Did it remove everything? No, it didn't, but it did a fantastic job, especially on that big patch of scratches here that you can still see a little bit in there, but it did an awesome job. It diminished those scratches and imperfections a lot, and I'm happy. I really am. Let's get this tape off. And let's see a 50-50, because sometimes it doesn't look like it did much until you compare it to the side that you didn't do. So let's get this tape off and check out the 50-50. And as we move on here, the Sonax Perfect Finish yellow Rupes pad, we're going to tackle these pillars here. And you guys saw on my last Operation Mini that, you know, when you're messing with pillars like this, the soft black plastic, it doesn't dissipate heat very well, so just keep your polisher moving. Don't press down too hard. Don't put too much weight on the polisher. Let the pad kind of do its thing. Work it through, and you'll get some awesome results. All right, so as we jump back here on the trunk lid, just another portion where I have taped off that I want to show you guys what a quick, one-step enhancement can do and what kind of results you can expect. And here I'm just showing you guys some of the imperfections. It's really hard because the GoPro doesn't really pick up imperfections that well, but I did the best I can. So I'm gonna get you guys set up. We're gonna work this left side here and see what kind of results we can get. All right, so as I bring you guys in here close to see, the difference here, absolutely fantastic results. This Sonax Perfect Finish and Rupes pad did a fantastic job at giving me what I was after. Was I after perfection? No way, because this stuff, it's far from perfect. But did it A, remove defects? Absolutely. B, restore some nice shining gloss? Absolutely. C, give it a little bit of depth, make that metallic flake pop? Absolutely. So I just checked all 3 boxes I was after, guys. Take that with a grain of salt. Don't go after perfection if that's not what your goal is. You guys know I love, over delivering, but you got to go with what makes sense. So I'm happy here, guys. Video might be ending, but you guys want to stay tuned for the next video as I lay down some protection on this. I won't spoil it, so you got to stay tuned to figure out what that's going to be. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's go a little walk around of the finished product before we jump into final thoughts. All right, everybody. We went ahead and got the Mini all taken care of. Apologize if I'm yelling. Traffic's coming by. Everyone's getting off work and stuff. But we got the Mini all taken care of, everybody. I want to stress to you guys how not perfect this thing is. There's still swirls in it and scratches. However, really did a nice job with that Sonax Perfect Finish. A quick one step around this thing really did an awesome job. I'd say it got about 50% of the defects out, which is what I was going for. And this thing looks absolutely awesome. I'm getting ready to pull it outside just to do a quick walk around, make sure I didn't miss any compound removal and stuff like that. But it really does look good. Beautiful out right now. Everybody's out on their motorcycles. Really does look good. He's gonna be extremely happy, and that's all that matters. So that's pretty much it, guys. Went ahead, got it all taken care of. Let's jump into some final thoughts on the Mini Cooper One Step. All right, everybody, we are in a quick final thoughts segment on the 2013 Mini Cooper paint enhancement. You guys, if you're not getting paid to do a full correction on a car, don't go and do a full correction on a car. With what I was able to achieve here, the owner is gonna be ecstatic. He's gonna be blown away. He's gonna love it. It is so glossy and shiny. Is it perfect? No way. Are there still defects? Absolutely. But man, this thing looks really good. And for not even really expecting a polish, and getting that, he's gonna be even blown away. So I did over deliver in the fact that I wanted to restore some shiny gloss, make it pop before I, brought it back to him. I'm very, very impressed with the Sonax Perfect Finish and the yellow Rupes pad. Zipped around this thing in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours with filming in between. So hour and a half, maybe hour 40 if I wasn't filming. So really quick, one step. It turned out awesome. This British Racing Green, shout out Drayton Detailing. I showed him behind the scenes and he goes, oh, it's British Racing Green. So that's what it's called. Beautiful green. It's got some nice flake to it. We added some nice depth to it. He's gonna be happy, guys. And I wanted to bring you guys along with me. I was initially gonna shoot this video, but I said, why not? Because of the fact of the hood being painted, I wanted to kind of get this video out. So those of you guys out there that are just starting to polish, kind of keep an eye out for something like that, I guess I could say, because that could potentially get you in trouble. If somebody repainted it, the clear could be extremely soft. So you just remember, tread lightly and take extra precautions if you see a panel that looks like it was repainted, because you don't know the quality of paint or clear of work in general that they did on that. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate all you guys coming along with me on this little quick one step. It turned out awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch and support my channel. It means the world to me. Oh yeah, this little apron is sweet. Thanks, Max Shine. Yeah, all you guys that take the time out of your day to watch my channel, I mean, it means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys all out there have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is where you're at right now watching. And I forgot to say, if you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and smashing that thumbs up for me. And click that little notification bell. That way, when I upload more videos, you get notified. So, take care, everybody. I'm going to catch you guys all in the next video.